Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Battle Chasers Night War. So, last time I left you guys fruitlessly trying to figure out this treasure chest puzzle, and it turns out that if you look in the VOD from last time, there's this wall that's giving off little puffs of smoke. And right after I cut the video, I thought to myself, I wonder what happens if I use one of my active abilities and just try and hit that wall. Turns out that's exactly what I needed to do. It broke open the wall, there was a treasure chest, there was some lore, everything that I was looking for. It was great. But I didn't find all of the lore that I was looking for. You know, I was totally obsessed with finding all the bandit reports and spoils of war and history of the Iron Outpost and stuff. Well, you can see I found that now. And to do that, I went back and ran the Iron Outpost one more time. I can't resist. I'm a little bit of a completionist. I love doing stuff like that. I'm sorry I did it off camera. I know people may have wanted to see it or may not have. Leave a comment if you have an opinion. Otherwise, I'll probably do stuff like this where I'm just trying to do the little completionist things off camera. I don't know. If I'm close to leveling up, I might bring it back on. But regardless, I got all of the bandit reports, I got the impenetrable ones, the spoils of war, history of the Iron Outpost, all of it. I am super happy. So I think I also leveled up since last time, got some more, things here, but I haven't made it any farther in the story, haven't done any other quests, anything like that. I did, when I went back to town here, talk with the shopkeeper, or the tavern owner. There's, like you see here, the tavern keep asked us to check out a blockage in the sewers. It doesn't sound pretty. That sounds perfect to me. I mean, that actually sounds horrible if somebody told me, oh yeah, we have sewers big enough that you can walk through comfortably, and there's something blocking those, then I'm just gonna be like, nah. I don't want any part of that. That just sounds horrifying. But regardless, yeah, so just, I didn't even get anything fancy out of, like, those last couple runs. It's all just stuff I had before. It turns out if you run a dungeon, even on legendary difficulty, when you've got a significant level advantage, it just gives you bupkis. Not much at all. So, did I get anything else? Yeah, so I think I just unlocked, because I got everybody to 10, these secondary dungeon skills. I've got my active dungeon skills that I can use, like Gully's Big Punch, or Garrison's Dash, or Calibrato's Heal. Now Calibrato can fire a projectile that will debuff enemies and put an Ignite debuff on them for the next battle. So set them on fire. Gully can become immune to dungeon damage and increase defense while entering combat. So, with my horrible troubles with spike traps and things like that, now I can just walk over them, but not take damage. Yeah. And Garrison can just flash bomb people, which, blinding powder. What more can you ask for? Regardless, we're back in town, and, one other thing. Our, the combat gauge, the overcharge meter, or the thing, I found out how you expand it to the second level. You get another whole bar at level 10. And to do that, you go talk to the pretty scary lady. Yeah. So when you click train, she can boost your gauge up to the next level.
A warrior's greeting.
And I think I also unlocked hunts. Yeah. So there are hunts I can do. There's a cave not easy to find. How does the demon fires? Hard to spend more than a few minutes on a power fire elemental was trapped there, but the bond is weakening. If you can summon him first, you can get to him before he's ready. Yeah. So, rewards. Cinder of the Fire Lord. A burning piece of Fire Lord resolves remains. Gives off an intense heat and sometimes erupts to incinerate the wearer's foes. Lord Cinder has a 10% chance to deal 40 piercing magic damage. Sick.
You're alive.
So I
Careful
think
out
that
there.
might be the cool fire room that I found before, where I was where I was lighting all the fires. I'm gonna go back and check that on my own first before I do the hunt. I don't know if the hunt's just like a bonus quest or if I can activate it by myself, but regardless. So I think for today, we're going to go and enter the sewers, see sort of nasties lurk down here and beat them up. Alright. Okay, so, yeah, I get to have my pick of who I want to use. Or what ability. So, now you see spacebar, I heal people. Q, I set them on fire. Let's see. Studying here, left in a hurry. Alright, that carried over from last time when I read that book. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, hello, Bone Man. You weren't here before. You notice the skeleton has been picked clean of any organic matter. There's a thin film of something moist and mucousy that covers most of it. A journal lays nearby in its skeleton hands. Now, let's look around the skeleton. It's hard to say just how long this person has been dead. Judging by the bottles laying around, you surmise he was some sort of alchemist of some sort, or an alcoholic. Small trails of oddly colored fluid flow toward the sewer water. Let's read the journal. The journal is damaged, covered in goo, but there are a couple of notable entries. One is about his assistant Max, another one is what appears to be his final moments. Let's find out about Max. He has to have learned his lesson by now. It's time to fetch him. Another passage reads, "These past weeks without him made me realize how much more independent I need to become to reach true greatness as an alchemist." Did he put Max into the sewers to teach him some sort of lesson, and Max got eaten by oozes? Because I think that's what happened. Final moments. I did not realize touching these things could burn so much. Thankfully, I had the foresight to bring elixirs. I'll save my tincture of enhanced growth if things get really hairy. You notice the tincture he mentioned is open and empty. Lame. You couldn't even just leave that behind for us. Alright, so he's dead. Max probably got eaten by oozes. Now it's our turn to mess stuff up and see what he's got. What the heck? Oh. Green slime clone. Damn. Y'all got some health on you, don't you? Alright, let's play it safe. Gully, you're gonna taunt up. Sunder this fool. And yeah, let's generate some overcharge, and then I can use that because he's sundered to generate more bleed stacks. Wow, I mean, I guess they're not hitting that hard. It's just, let's be honest, I've been wailing on little weak things for a little while, so the whole ability to actually deal damage is a little scary. Let's do that. There we go, all defense up. More bleed stacks, and he's dead. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, although I am a little worried because I didn't even see that guy on the ground. Maybe my eyes are just going. Oh, yeah, they are. They totally are. Oh, no, that's what it is. They, like, sizzle and then show up. Although I am a little worried. These are all slime clones. Which makes me wonder, they're not gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of slime clones, aren't I? No sweat calibretto. Luckily, we're pretty well leveled, so we can just beat these things to death. No worries. Herbs, common parts, 93 XP. Cool. Let's see what else we got. Alright. That is locked. Although these slimes don't seem to be respawning, so I don't know. Maybe. Oh, wait. The potion of wild growth. He fed it to the slimes. And now they're growing wildly. That's a problem. What? Oh, wow, I just totally dodged him. I think I solved the puzzle. I Gotta solve the puzzle, guys. Ouch. Wow, man. These guys can dish out the damage. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Alright. Nothing fancy, nothing fancy. Let's switch back. Hop heal real quick. There we go. Hello, lore. You come upon an alchemist's makeshift workstation. Next to the bottles is a hastily written note reading, "Do not touch." Man. I touched your stuff. Damn. Alright. No joy. And let's learn you do move slower in slime. Ooh, lever. I think this one opens that door back there. Sorry, I an incorrigible urge to explore. Squeak! You there, wandering in the sewers. I need your help. Is that a mouse? Yes, well, sort of. I wasn't born this way. There's a spell cast on me as atonement for something I did long ago. What'd you do? I'd rather not say. It's embarrassing. Can't be that bad. If you insist. I was first assistant to the alchemist Laryl. He was a terrible mentor, by the way. During our first session, another assistant left the lab in tears and never returned. That should have been warning enough warning. One day, he asked me to bring him his tincture cauldron. I accidentally brought him his chamber pot. Being the hasty sort, he tossed a mixture into it without looking. Suffice to say, the resulting explosion tainted his lab for months. He turned me into a mouse and flung me down here. He said it was temporary, that he'd be down to fetch me someday, but I guess that was a lie. Figures. Actually, he's dead. We passed the scouts on the way here. Harsh truths. Really? That's the best news I've heard in a while. I guess that's what the screaming I heard last week was. Can't say this mouse is broken up about it. Alright, how do I help? That's the spirit. Laryl mentioned a makeshift lab of his being down here somewhere. If you can find it, there's a chance I can reverse this. Sure, I'll take you. Great, just open up your pocket and I'll hop right in. Oh, by the way, my name is Max. Pleased to meet you. One Max the Mouse. And he has, in quotation marks, joined the party. I got a mouse friend, he's in my pocket. Who wants to put money on him trying to kill me? I won't, because that's a sucker's bet. I don't have the utmost faith in NPCs who ask me to help rig curses. Here we go. Max pokes his head out of your pocket. That must be it. Okay, just put me on the table so I can look around. Place Max on the table. He scurries around, reading the labels on each bottle. Oh, which one was it? Ever since becoming a mouse, I've had a hard time remembering things. This is gonna go great, guys. Max hones in on a bottle. Yes, this one. I watched him do it 1,000 times. Okay, take the pestle and grind up that bit of bone there and add this fluid. You do as Max instructs. His little eyes are gleaming with anticipation. You complete the mixture and pour a few drops onto a stone plate. Ah, thank you. Finally, this long ordeal will be over. Max scurries onto the plate and begins lapping up the potion. Oh, that's not good. Oh. The smell of burnt fur pervades the air. A small scorch mark on the table is surrounded by a crisp fur. In the center of the mark is a grimy ring. Did he swallow it? Oh, one Junior's ring of courage. There's still the smell of burnt fur in the air. Even the smell of raw sewage is easier to tolerate. You take a quiet moment to remember Max. A moment of silence for Max. Moment of silence over. Okay. But more importantly, he gave loot. An inscription on the inside reads, "For my Huntmaster." How Max got a hold of it is anybody's guess. Physical defense, stamina, and magic defense? Hell yeah, Gully's getting it. Yes. Look at all that defense she now has. She would get hurt less, which is good because I put her in harm's way a lot. Is that worth just giving to Calibretto? It's a small buff, but it's a buff. Oh yeah, it was just a better version of that ring. Alright. Well, we did a good deed. Not our fault somebody died for it. You know, not our fault at all. That nobody could have seen that coming. I thought he was going to turn evil and try and kill us. It's not my fault he was incompetent as a mouse. Alright, and also with level 10 and the upgrading of our burst gauge, we can do level 2 bursts. So we've got this Mark Miller-esque picture of Garrison, Relentless Assault. Increase the critical chance of all allies by 60% for the next 2 actions. Garrison will immediately act again after using Relentless Assault. So we can just crit the hell out of people! And since he's next on the turn order, let's freaking go for it. What do we got? Yeah. Strike! Gush punch! Whoop-pow! And it was a crit. Gush punch again! Yeah! Alright, so that crit up bonus is pretty good. Ooh, I wonder if I could combo that with some of the little upgrade skills that you get, because I can reposition those. That could be worth trying. Man, you guys are everywhere. Calibretto gets to go first. Sunder on him. Calibretto has pain. Calibretto will be fine. You know, right up until I run into some kind of uber slime, and then everybody has pain and screaming and sizzling, and that's just not good. Alright, what do we got? Big pump thing? Yep. Still a series of complicated pumps I don't understand, and as I am not a plumber, I am not going to try it. Skeleton Man? Nope. Starvation or illness. What do we got here? Yeah, somebody's sleeping down in the sewer. I wonder if it's that guy. Darn shame if it is. I wonder if they got eaten by the slimes or if they were safer over here. But regardless, I was wrong about Max. I still feel real good about the whole, his potion of growth or whatever caused the slimes to go wild. Alright, treasure chest. That I was right with the lever. Gale weed, scraps of the kite, slime encrusted coat, scorched bone ring. Alright, what do we got? Scorched bone ring, increase offensive capabilities. Garrison, this is for you. Slime encrusted coat. Lowers magic defense by a lot, but that's I don't actually know. It's plus 215 crit. I don't know if that's like what that translates to is like crit percentage or damage or what, but Garrison doesn't need defense. Yeah, it'll be fine. Fine. See, I even said it in the high-pitched kind of drawing way. Fine. Screw it. Wow. I figured just go for the early stun, and then that way we can beat it to death without worrying about anything else taking damage. You know? Safe strats. Safe strats. Oh, come on. You were stunned. How dare you? You made me a liar. Garrison heals at the end of every combat, so they'll be fine in a little bit. Yeah, let's just set people on fire for a little while. I want to save that stun for if there's a big slime. That seems real useful to be able to incapacitate a big one. Alright, I went that way. To the left is the makeshift alchemy lab where Max, silence for Max, died terribly, and so whatever we're looking for has got to be around here. What's that smell? Oh, that's potentially a lot of slimes. Or one very big one. Gross. Foolish what impudence! Humans, you shall face your trial by the gods. The smell. Attack up, heals down. The sludge mound. Reduces healing received by 50%. Ew. Alright, well, let's get that sun early and often. Alright, Garrison. Yeah. Get that bleed going. Got you some overcharge rolling. Gully, taunt up. Wowie! Wow! 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 Let's see if I can cleanse that away. Damn! No, that's just an effect. Alright. Okay, damage shield. Let's just protect on Gully. And we use this for Garrison because stacks are rolling. Oh my word. Okay, burst. What do we got? Flame Slug, 73 magic damage, ignites them for 38 magic damage over 4 turns. Alright, that's not really useful. Damn. Shielded Assault or Boulder Toss. Yeah, all of these ones are like AoE ones. Oh, Shielded Assault. Let's go with that. Alright. Ignore damage mitigation. Let's just burst and hit him with that. Do some good damage and also keep the bleed up. I do have a revival flask, so I've got 5 minor ones. Let's use that. Gully's back. Everything's fine. So Gully has abilities. So we just gotta. Holy mother of Moses. He just fucking one-shot Garrison. Alright. You're just gonna defend. Yeah. Garrison, stand back up, please. And Garrison's back down. Great. Alright. So we're going to revive Garrison, then we're going to use Calibretto's ability to heal everybody. I wish I could do more healing. Sure Gully can survive that. Alright, so we're gonna go with let's go with the group healing flask. Might get some stuff going. Scheiße. Alright. We just gotta start hitting this guy. Like, right now we're just in damage control. And that's a problem. Alright, so we got 2 turns. Sunder is gone on him. I should have saved before this fight. I did not think it would be this bad. Bleed does good damage. That. Gully girl. I need you to soak a hit. Putrid salvo. Ugh. Oh. Dearie me. Alright, that should keep Calibretto alive. Or not. Oh. Crud muffins. Well, that's my first defeat. Wow. Okay, well that was me trying to clear the dungeon. And I failed that one. I got to keep the loot, though. But, dang. Sucker hits hard. Alright, so I was thinking about going over here and crafting some better potions, but, yeah, no, I don't have the materials necessary. So I think this is actually a case where the transition to the new area, this new thing that's happening, I think it's going to be kicking my butt until I can figure out a new strategy. So I think we're going to call it a part here. Probably go and maybe explore that fire cavern or do a little bit of the main story or something like that. I thought I was over leveled, but I guess I was just in the wrong area. Wow. So for now, I think we'll call it a part. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check me out. Follow me on Twitter at Yellow Knight Gaming. You can find me through the main Co-op Nights page, or follow Trent, Sierra, Brad. Brad's doing his Subnautica series. Sierra's doing 7 Days to Die. Trent, we're still trying to get his situation sorted out, but we're getting there. Hopefully we'll have some more videos coming to you soon, and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, this has been Battle Chasers Night War.